Hello everyone, I am Xeric Sword Sentinel, and welcome back to CG4. We begin with the pirates, who have expanded significantly in the Northern Hemisphere, and are getting along well with their Corsair neighbors. Their Southern Hemisphere operations are also expanding. On the right, the Corsairs have moved the Cursed UT as far away from them as possible. Speaking of the Cursed, their fleet seems to be splitting up, in search of gold. The Cursed Sea Duck has made land at one of the archipelago islands, but is not yet explored. Who knows what awaits her? The Vikings' turtles have all gotten home, giving them some gold to work with. Their ships are strung out between their home island and the lumber island. The Corsairs are doing well, and are getting along with the pirates so far. They've begun to expand eastward, finding a spices island in the east. It was not a wild island the Halfbane was trying to get to, but the Dutch home island. They cashed in some of their gold and have launched the Arnhem and Duifken to bolster their fleet. The Americans have massive amounts of metals, and are stockpiling for when metals are valuable. The mercenaries continue on their split venture, with the forward keeping to her northern course. The Matuku has almost made land at an island in the south. The San Pedro is a move action away from home. A helmsman will most likely be purchased with a cargo of spices. The Morning Star flips the necklace of the sky and docks at the center island of the archipelago, which had been previously explored by the conglomerate. Succeeding at his SAT again, Sai takes the Virtuous Wind back to the island he has previously explored, and loads 2 textiles. The conglomerate moves as one back to the archipelago, led by the Seeker with a successful sim action twice from Sir Kafi Amont. The English fleet sticks together and splits up, with the Hound and Half Moon almost home. The Lady Provost and Sea Tiger head back south, and the Hyena becomes the first English ship to venture to the north. The pirates are finally able to bring back the Santa Isabel, where she is given a repair action to remove the wet gunpowder. The pirates finish their turn by launching the Widowmaker flotilla from the southern half of their home island, while the Eagle is launched from the northern section. The Eagle is the first pirate ship to be launched with a captain, and is possibly one of the first gunships of the game. The Cursed Sea Duck found a volcano on the southwest archipelago island, which killed the helmsman and eliminated a letter of marque. On top of that, the Duck found some scurvy and some spices. The Wisp explores an island in the southeast of the sea, arriving there by fog hopping, and found a tiki of the volcano, which did no harm, and a metal hull, in addition to some food. The Vikings, pirates, and Corsairs are all within close proximity of one another. Here, the Frost explores the island already shared by the pirates and Corsairs. Will good relations last between all parties? Meanwhile, all of the turtles have arrived home, and the Donner has unloaded a haul of lumber, which the Vikings spent most of to launch 2 ships. Now with more ships, the Dutch fleet moves out, eager to find more gold. The Prince Willem is sailing north, searching for a way to get rid of the plague. The home island of the conglomerate is to the east. Will the Willem wait for the conglomerate to return to give the plague back? The Americans continue to sail for home, and hope that resources change in their favor. The Matuku has made land in the southeast, finding spices, in addition to a possessed skull, a hand of glory, and another treasure. The Morning Star explored the archipelago island for Spain, and took only coins from the gold UT found there, not bothering with the lumber resource, since the values are on their last round. The San Pedro docked home her haul of spices, and added a +2 to give the Spanish 14 gold with which to work. The Pedro was awarded a helmsman, and El Equimista was launched with an oarsman. The Jade Sea Duck found herself on the island she had explored, moved to the northwest by the bad maps. Maneuvering around the island, the Duck comes into sight of the huge and imposing Morning Star. The Jades stay away, wary of such a large ship. Sai failed his SAT and is returning home, while the noble swan is chasing down the island moved by bad maps. The conglomerate continues to move en masse toward the archipelago, which is as busy as it has ever been. The Hound and Half Moon are once again in despair, realizing that they will not make it home before the resources change, which means that their haul of textiles will most likely not be worth as much as they are now. The Sea Tiger and Lady Provost return to familiar waters, with the Tiger now far outpacing the Provost. The Hyena sails into as yet unexplored waters for the English. She marks the location of a weedy whirlpool and carries on. And that wraps up this report. Factions have expanded dramatically while others have stalled. Most are still gathering gold and making themselves richer, but some are preparing for more. If you want to see what happens next, make sure you're subscribed. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.